Should you be spending on credits to spend in the shop event? This is on Lunar, so check it out now to see whether or not this is the best place to spend. I'm covering a lot of different items, so hopefully one of them will be what you're looking for. Don't forget about Amazon App Store. If you are spending, you can get up to a 20% discount depending on which region you're in, and if you're in one of the special regions. Check out this video here for more details. EnglishTim here. So this is the shop event. It comes around every 4 weeks on average on the Lunar version of the game. Now you can get hold of all of these credits for free, but only in pretty small numbers. So the question is, if you're spending on the game, should you be buying credits for this, or are there better places to be spending? So this video is covering the Dragon's Hoard versus the shop event. How do you get the most royal badges for every dollar that you spend? However, there are more cost-effective ways, especially for the low and no spenders. There are sort of, for smaller numbers of royal badges, you can get hold of more of them in other ways. So I'll take you through that in the next video in this series, so do join me for that. Okay, so the first item I'm going to be looking at is the royal badge. All my comparisons in this video, I'm going to be looking at the Hoard, the Dragon's Hoard event. Now for me, I've done another video, so check that out here for details on how many of the different top prizes you can get in the Hoard event, how frequently. I've done a lot of spins to give you a good idea on how effective that's going to be. So I'm going to compare it to the Hoard and see, should you be spending on the Hoard or should you be spending in the shop. So Dragon's Hoard, you can buy for a $1 package, you get 5 Hoard tokens, and you can see down here that up to $100 that you can get 240 of these Hoard tokens. Just one major assumption, I'm assuming you're always going to use the 5 spin 10% discounted Hoard. So if you did buy the 99-cent package and then immediately wanted to spin the 10 spin, these numbers are actually going to be off by 10%. So I'm assuming you're going to save up and be a good player and only do the spins when you're going to get the most bang for your buck on that 5 spin version. So on the royal badges, I would suggest that you would be getting, for the cheapest tokens, you can get up to 3.25 royal badges for every dollar you spend. Now that's the best value you're going to get, so the $5 package, it goes down a lot, so you'll get up to 1.94 badges per dollar for the $5 pack. Now the amount are quite limited as well. You can only get 10 credits, which is only 1 spin effectively. So you'd be limited to getting 3 odd badges. So at the higher levels, you could get up to 1.55 badges for every dollar you're spending. So now let's compare that to the shop event. So the standard shop event, you can buy a $1 purchase will get you 20 shop tokens, and with that you would be getting up to 1 royal badge. So that's just over 1 royal badge for each dollar spent. Now there's a couple of wrinkles on the shop event. One is sometimes you'll be able to get a 25% discount, so that is available to the lower spenders if you've saved up well. So at that point you'd be getting 1.35 royal badges per dollar spent, and if you can get the 50% discount, a lot more likely that's mostly open to the spenders, but that's fine. If you are spending, there's a good chance you'll be able to open it up. You could get up to 2 badges for every dollar that you're spending if you've unlocked that 50% discount. So that is actually going to be better at that level than any of these other ones. So the 50% discount level, you are fighting almost, you can see here actually, compare the $5 package here, you get 1.9 to 1.95. Only if you're getting the 50% package is it worth getting. Will you get the same value for your royal badges on the Dragon's Hoard event as the shop event. One big proviso, of course, the Dragon's Hoard event, it is based on chance, so you could find you do better or worse than these numbers. I've done a lot of spins, and I've checked other people's spins to see what's your likely kind of return on this, so it is a good estimate, but you may or may not do better. So if you're not feeling lucky, then the 50% discount in the shop, you're going to get those guaranteed royal badges, so you know you'll be able to do your upgrades. The other thing to note, in the shop event, when you buy these tokens, you will get some small amount of resources, so if you really need resources, there's a benefit there. But the big ticket for me, the Dragon's Hoard event, if you don't get these top prizes, you're actually going to get the other prizes. So you either get the top ones or you get the less good ones, but you're still going to get something. So I've only put here, this is only me accounting for the royal badges. you'll get a bunch of other stuff too, free of charge. So for me, I think it's a pretty clear call. Even at the 50% discount level, I think the Dragon's Hoard event will get you more royal badges than the shop event. Now, if I have a look at the Morgana's treasure, so this is, let's get the game up, show you. So if you've got the Morgana's treasure event up, you can get a few extra of these items when you make your spending. So there is a way to bump your returns. So definitely, if it's running and you're buying tokens, then make sure to claim your Morgana's treasure. So if we run through the numbers, then Morgana's shop event here will get you the extra 5 tokens here, another 15 tokens here. So I've got all the numbers on the page, so feel free to check them out. You only get to buy one of each of these packages to get the Morgana's treasure boost. So the total number of royal badges you can get if you spent at every level, 143.5 royal badges. Compare that to the standard shop event purchasing and you can get 355. Of course, you can keep going, so you'll get somewhere between those. So at this level, even if you've got the 50% discount and Morgana's treasure working, you are now actually defeating the most probable outcome for the Dragon's Hoard for $5 packs and up. So if you've got them all kicked in, this is the one-time shop event. It's worth doing. You will get a few extra badges and they're guaranteed. So wait for the Morgana's shop event and hope that you get the 50% discount too on the same day for royal badges, and you can do better than the Hoard. But in all honesty, the complexity of getting this, I still think the Hoard is the way to go for royal badges. Today it's called the Baking Bonanza, but it's always reliant upon the critical hit system, and it's actually easy to open up. Free-to players should be able to open this up, no trouble whatsoever. So you should always get all 5 of your critical hits, so let's open that now. So if we're looking at the package, it's going to get you 120 of these tokens, and it's going to get you 1,000 of the second string tokens, still really valuable, and a bunch of speed ups. You can see here 60 if you don't get the critical hits, and 120 if you do. Now let's chuck that in. This is the $5 package, so if we put that into the numbers now. Okay, so I pasted these numbers in now. So this is the critical hit and shop combined, and you can see you'll get 120 tokens. Okay, so now we plumbed in the numbers, you'll be able to see that it is better than the standard shop event that you would, for the $5 package, you would normally only get hold of 95 of the tokens, and that would be worth 0.95 raw badges per dollar that you spend. This event, it would be giving you 120 tokens, which means you'll be able to get 1.2 royal badges. And also, if you did that during the discounted event, you can see how these numbers pan out. So on the $5 package, if you can do it during the discount event, it's actually going to be at the 50% discount. It will be the best purchase that you can make at the $5 level. So yeah, if you're spending, this is definitely the critical hit is worth a $5 spend. It will do better than... Actually, it does. Yeah, it does better than the Morgana's treasure event. So yeah, if somebody can confirm in the comments down below, I'm assuming because you get 1,000 gold and you get these items, that this critical hit will also trigger Morgana's treasure. So if I'm wrong on that, please let me know. I haven't actually tested it, and I will, yeah, hopefully somebody will be able to help me out on that one. Okay, so now I've updated the numbers to include the critical hit and the shop event and Morgana's treasure. If you can get all 3, then we're now talking 1.35 royal badges for every dollar that you spend. So for the shop event, this is definitely the most cost-effective way you can operate the shop event. Okay, so let's have a look through for noble badges. So if you still need them, a lot of the bigger spenders, you probably got through them all already, but for you mid to low spenders, you might still be needing these noble badges. So I'll run through these quicker. Dragon's Hoard, you can see that you'll be getting 15 badges for every dollar that you spend. And if we compare that to the standard shop event, if you're not getting the discounted price, you'd only be getting 10 noble badges for each of your dollars that you spend. So again, I still think the Dragon's Hoard for noble badges, you're going to on average do better. If you want the guarantees, you can go for the shop event. I would say try to make sure you're doing it, buying all of the 25% discount and 50% discount versions. Once we get to the 50% discount, you should be buying all of them. It's better than the Dragon's Hoard for when you're doing that 50% discount has been unlocked, so definitely keep that in mind. So if you're also doing this with the Morgana's Treasure at the same time, then now it's getting much better. So you're way better off using a 50% discount and Morgana's Treasure. It's also better to use the 25% discount with Morgana's Treasure as well. So that is better than the Hoard, and again guaranteed. If you're not getting the discounted prices, you're doing slightly worse on the shop event than the Dragon's Hoard event. Okay, Dragon's Flame Orbs. Now these ones are used to evolve your dragon. So if you're still looking to get up to that top level dragon, Dragon's Hoard is a pretty good one, but how does it compare? So if you're buying the cheaper packages, you can get up to 4.3 Dragon Flame Orbs for each dollar that you're spending. You can get up to 3,000 Flame Orbs in the Dragon's Hoard event just from buying the tokens. So this is basically going to max you out. If you can get through all of these packages, you're going to get a heck of a long way through, even if you don't max it. But at the bottom, you'll be getting around 2 Dragon Flame Orbs for each of the dollars that you're spending. So this reteaches us the lesson about King of Avalon. The lowest level packages will always get you the most bang for your buck. So if you are going to be doing these kind of purchases, always buy those low level packages first, and then buy the higher level. So the cheap packages will always give you more value for the money. So work your way up from the bottom to the top and go as far as you're happy to go, and you'll get the best value that way. Compare that to the shop event. So the standard shop event, you're only getting 2 orbs for each dollar that you're spending, compared to 4.3 for the Dragon's Hoard event. Compare that even at the bottom, at the $99 package level, you're getting 2 orbs per dollar as opposed to 1.08. So you're getting almost twice the number of orbs for each of the dollars that you're spending. So now if we look at the discounts, the first time you're going to do better with the discounts is when you start getting the 50% discount. 25% discount's competitive. 50% discount, you're actually going to start making some savings on those higher level packages. So again, the shop event with the discount, it's worth buying those extras. So if you can get the discount running at 50%, generally it's worthwhile doing. And now if you can get the 50% discount running along with Morgana's Treasure, then we are now talking much better. So even at the cheapest packages, you're going to get more bang for your buck all the way down. So 50% discount and Morgana, that is definitely a purchase worth making for Dragon Flame Orbs. Okay, and finally we're looking at the Dragon's Blood. So this is used to enchant your equipment to just get that extra level. And where's the best place to get hold of Dragon's Blood? Comparing the shop event to the Dragon's Hoard. So Dragon's Hoard, you'll be able to get 3.25 of the Dragon Blood for each 99-cent package that you're buying. If we go right to the bottom at the $99 package, then down to the $100 package, you'll be getting 1.55 for each dollar that you're spending on average on that Dragon's Hoard wheel. If we compare this to the shop event, you'll be getting 0.68 in the standard event, and in the discounted version, the 50% discount, you're still doing worse. So again, back to the same, that you'll be able to guarantee what you're getting, but on average you're going to do poorer on the shop event to the Dragon's Hoard event, depending on your luck. Now the moment you get Morgana's Treasure and the 50% discount, it is exactly the same conclusion. You will get more bang for your buck if you're going with the Morgana's Treasure in the shop event than the Dragon's Blood from the Dragon's Hoard, except at the 99-cent package level. Everything above that, you're going to do way better. So worth just getting all your way up through these packages anyway. You will get more Dragon's Blood for your money. Shop event, Morgana's Treasure. So the general overview for this when you're spending in the shop event is unlock that 50% discount level. Buy everything that you want at the 50% discount level. If you can do it on Morgana's Treasure Day as well, that will mean you're actually going to do better than the Dragon's Hoard event in total. So Morgana's Treasure, 50% discount, you are buying the lot. So this is the way to go forwards. If you don't have Morgana's Treasure, it's kind of 50-50. If you've got the 25% discount, if you've got no discount, I don't think it's worth spending on the shop event unless you just want loads more of whatever you're buying. So Classic case, there's only so many you can buy of certain of the packages. If you bought them all, just keep going. If you, yeah, this is still a perfectly good way to get hold of a lot of different materials, and I've just covered 4 today, so I will try and cover some of the others later and see if we can get some materials out for you guys so that you can check it yourself for all the different ones. I am EnglishTim. If you enjoy my content, check out my channel. There's loads on there going back a couple of years for Solar and Lunar, so lots of stuff of interest hopefully for you guys. And yeah, smash that like button, it does help support me. Any questions, comments, chuck them down below. Thanks for watching today.